Check on my eyes. Crypto Boys live. Joe P, Colin C here with you on a Tuesday afternoon, a little bit earlier than we normally do.
Good.
How's our mouths look?
Good.
Beautiful. All right, we apologize for being a little bit early. However, we don't apologize for being here with you guys today because we're ready to rock and we're ready to roll because we got stuff to talk about. The background's green. We're here. I mean, what else could you want?
We're not making money, but the background is green.
That's right. And
that
people that are making money, pump and dumping. Celebrities, because they got the power. They got the means. They got the funds. How is this going to stop? It probably never will. However,
no,
we're going to talk about it.
And honestly, you're never, ever going to – there's so many ways to shimmy your way out of, like, I didn't pump and dump it. It doesn't matter. It wasn't me, you know. But this guy who I got on his Twitter and went through some things – he's got some rather eye-opening things going on his Twitter. So
they can make a case.
I think he knows what's going on. We'll get into it later. But as always, guys, you know you can get into the comments at any point in time during our lives. We will chat back with you right away. We like to make this more interactive, especially where the market's sitting right now. We want to hear from you and our subscribers and what you guys think is going on. And, yeah, if you like what we're doing up here, also give us a subscribe, give us a like to the channel, and we will keep making awesome content, even in the bear market, even when everything sucks.
That's right.
But we're here to lift up your spirits.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
crush
absolutely.
them. Kyle Reyes.
Always
one.
rocking
Number
with
one in our
us.
hearts.
That's right.
He's an ECG guy. Loves it.
Yeah, he does.
Loves it.
He does. Hey, good. That's good stuff. Hopefully that this rips, rocks, and rolls over this next bull
I
run.
bet it will.
Don't know when that will be. We will talk about we're talking about that today, the catalyst, potential catalyst.
What is the next big catalyst? What is the next thing? What is the next thing to make this crypto market turn around? Is it soon? Is it later? Is it, well, you're going to have to wait till the halving, so who cares? Is it even worth talking about? Yes, because we're going to talk about it.
We'll talk about it anyways. Yeah, we will talk about it anyways. You have like a portion of that pulled up to talk about those different things, or are you just going to roll?
We're just going to roll with it at the end.
Beautiful.
At the end.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
At the end, we will talk about high potential power outputs of things that will potentially rip the market.
Like how you put that, high power outputs. I like that.
Yeah. Just popped into my mind.
And if you guys have any more, go ahead and throw them in the comments when we get to that portion as well.
That's right. Yeah. Should we get into it?
Yeah, let's get into the market.
Cool.
All right, guys. We know we're early, but jump in the comments whenever you guys would like to. All right, we are sitting at 1.311 trillion.
Yeah, it's a good way to say that.
I'll stick with the numbers.
Is that million or billion?
Is that billion or million? Well, it's trillion.
It's trillion.
Neither. It's neither.
Good one, Joe.
All right.
So,
Bitcoin still holding that 30K.
This is the most outstanding, unbelievable thing I've seen. Like, it will not leave this number right now.
It just got dumped on by Terra Luna over, what is it? Over 80,000 Bitcoins.
Yeah.
Just got dumped on this market. 80,000 from one person, from one group, whatever, guard.
And it went down to 26, barely got to 25.
And then it freaking shot right back up like a damn rubber band.
Right back up. You know, I mean.
Pretty insane.
I don't. This is like the thing that hits me. I have gone over it a couple times now. Colin hit on it the first time, and I'm like, dude, I think you're right. The buying pressure below 30K now is too extreme. It's too high because the people that are in the space know that a price below 30K you probably are never going to see again after this next bear market. I could be wrong. We could be wrong. It could maybe drop down there, like just fall off the cliff and be at 20K or something like that. But like the buying pressure, it's been down there a couple times now in this goofy stage that we're in. It's always going back up to 30K.
My honest opinion, even though it makes no sense right now because the bottom ain't necessarily in, but the bottom for right now is in the localized bottom of 26,000. Let's call it 25.9, whatever. Sure. And in my own opinion, with the macro events, with the interest rate hike, with the Terra Luna all at once, I think that made it go down lower than it really was supposed to go. I think ultimately we were probably supposed to get to the 30K range.
Yeah.
I think 25K was an absolute and total steal, and I think it just happened to be hopefully someone caught it then. But ultimately, I don't think it was supposed to do that.
Yeah, I think if you bought at 25K, you're just a lucky soul. Or 26K, like you just got in at the right time, brother. Good job.
Yep.
High five to you. Thumbs up if you did.
But they're all sitting at pretty round numbers where we would think BNB, if it goes down to 300, this is what I'm going to do. Ethereum, if it goes down to 2,000, this is what I'm going to do.
Right.
Cardano, if it gets to 50 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, seriously, though, these are all numbers that we have discussed and really everybody has discussed before.
Yeah, I've had these conversations, I feel like, over and over because it's so correct. I mean, if you get to these numbers and you're not accumulating or buying or whatever, like You're missing
Yeah.
opportunities.
Hey, what's up with the FTX thing? I didn't really look into it.
What about
Sam Friedman,
Sam Bankman-Fried?
Bankman-Fried, or whatever. what was he doing? He's got too many names for me to even list in a row.
I think, are you talking about him wanting to partner with
something.
Elon Musk?
He said something bad about the crypto space, I thought.
Oh,
or
no, I
something.
didn't see that. I don't know.
Okay.
I will have to
Maybe
do a
it's
little bit more
yesterday.
research.
Someone tell us in the comments. I can't remember. I read it and then I forgot it
His
because it pissed me
Brillo
off.
head, I cannot keep track of that
Man,
fuzzy
near
fuzzy head.
protocol. We were about to invest into that big time too.
Yeah. Yeah, good thing we
Kind
did
of glad
it
we
for
stayed
right
away
now.
from that for right now. Yeah, but whatever. It is what it is. ApeCoin. Oh my gosh, would you just get off
People
the
still
freaking
buying ape?
screen?
This is okay,
I guess so.
This is one of the things we'll bring up in a little bit of people pump and dumping only because they're rich. Like they got
Yes.
their 50 buddies that like, hey, I got $1 billion, you got $2 billion, we got these billions of dollars. Let's buy these stupid things, pump them up, make it seem like it's legit when it's got nothing behind it other than just like us and our beautiful faces that people know and that love, that they love, and then we'll just dump it on people. Like, dude.
Yep. I'm not going to
What?
comment because I want to save it for later, but it
God.
pisses me off more than anything about the crypto space. And it's not the fault of the crypto space.
No.
It is the fault of someone trying to take the revolutionary space that we are in right now and faulting it because it's only a 1.2 or $1.3 trillion market cap and they can do that.
Billion or million?
And use their
Trillion.
yeah.
That's why we can't have nice
whatever.
things, people. That's why we can't have nice things.
their clout.
Let's flip it.
Oh yeah, we should
Give
flip
it the
that.
old flip dilly so they can see
Okay.
what we're doing.
VeChain. VeChain. That thing is going to absolutely explode at some point in time.
Yeah.
Sandbox, I'm just not a huge metaverse has been getting beaten on lately.
Yeah, it's
Beaten on.
it
People are
has-
realizing it's 10 years away.
it's fallen off of the face of the earth because crypto's down. Like all of like the big progression in like crypto and all the other things are down huge. So like this evolutionary thing of thinking 10 years down the road, it's just down. It's down.
It's down.
Yeah.
Tanner Keeney. That's 2 lives in a row.
It's 3. He hit me up on the other one
seriously?
too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he actually told me he was at work when he did it. So
What a pile of shit. Get back to work. Get back to work. Your
Get back
boss
to
is
work.
behind you.
you dweeb.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh man. But hey, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate
Give
you.
us a like if
Hey,
you
he
haven't.
bought some solo.
He did buy
He
some
bought
solo.
some solo.
Good for the man.
Nice, Tanner. Nice buy.
That's right.
Nice
that is.
buy.
If you guys are in the chat and you got some solo, give us that like because you know we love solo.
Solo's going to run.
Solo Mia.
is going to run.
Mm-hmm.
What'd Tanner say?
He said, "I just walked in the door at work again." Hey,
Nice.
hopping in.
I'm not seeing anything I want to look at besides Harmony, and
Yeah.
it's
So far
83.
down.
It's 5 cents though.
It is 5 cents.
It was down to 3 cents.
Ooh, big old pump today.
Got down to 3 cents.
Up 2%.
What is AMP? What is that?
That is an energy drink that people use to get energy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the crypto is.
Your Cadena is up 21%.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Cadena. Yeah.
I like how I say your Cadena.
It is my Cadena because I
It's
made
his.
a video on it.
We're
Actually, 2.
We're actually worth billions. It's called Cadena money, and yeah. So
Yeah.
you guys can all screw
Crypto
off.
Boys Cadena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Just kidding.
Let's get off of this crap.
Let's do it.
What are we getting ourselves into next?
Ugh. Who knows, man? What's the next article we got?
It is Crypto Gets Political, how cryptocurrency is impacting some 17 primaries. Here's the big thing is that crypto is going to keep getting more newsworthy and noteworthy because people are going to start voting for your favorite people based on what their crypto stance is. People have too much money invested.
Yeah.
They're losing too much via Luna and these other crazy things that are happening and pump and dumps from celebrities who are total douchebags. And it's a nice word I could
say
find.
that.
Can we
We
say
can say
that?
that. Oh, yeah, we
okay,
can say
well,
that.
it's said. Too late. And yeah, so this is going to start happening, and people are going to start, giving money, some of their crypto money to these candidates to, do what they want
Well,
them
and
to
the
do.
thing too is like we ideally would love in a perfect world and a perfect opportunity for crypto to be bipartisan. Both sides to say, you know what, we agree with crypto, we like crypto, it's a new revolution, we want to utilize it in the best possible outcome. However, that does not work. It doesn't work that way in the world, and we understand that everything's driven by money, everything in the world, and so. People are going to be taking stance on the left. People are going to be taking stance on the right, and they're going to be using this for leverage for people to vote for them.
100% agree. Couldn't agree more. And on top of that, they're going to use this to send Like, even people didn't realize, but like when we send money places, why senators and all these people want them to get sent is because they're on the back of that bill and they're getting some kind of cut somewhere.
Yep.
Somewhere down the line, wherever you chop up these little pieces, they're getting a cut. If it's their brother or their cousin or their foundation or whatever it is, they're getting some dollar bills slipped into there because this bill passed. Right. Don't think anything else. I mean, you make $162,000 a year, but you're worth $35 million. That don't add up over a lifetime.
That.
Oh, we're really good at the stock market. Sure you are.
Yeah, you freaking liar and
Losers.
cheater. That's ridiculous. Insider trading, dude. I wish. You know what? That's ridiculous. I'm not even gonna say what I'm about to say.
There's nothing you can even do about it. Nothing you can do.
Do you want news summarizing each morning?
No, I want you to stop checking. Yeah, wow, what a fail. Anyways, Elon Musk Twitter deal can't happen until bot account dispute is resolved. So here's what have you read into this?
Not
too
much. I've heard him talking about it.
Basically what's happened, I just thought this was actually pretty cool. Elon Musk realized how bad the bots actually were. They said it was like, what, 5%?
Yeah.
And it's actually more like
to
20%.
Yep, I heard that.
So that means the users are 15% overall less, and he's buying 15% more of a company that's not a company. These things are fake. So he's like, I'm not paying all this money for fake bots that you're taking people's content down with this fake stuff. And now the SEC and the people who are paying the advertisement are like, now we're paying this amount of money because you said you had this amount of users, but you're making fake users to get more money.
Yeah.
So now everybody's like, I mean, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place if I've ever seen one.
So is he trying to bust up the whole issue with Twitter of all the fake bots, all the fake accounts, all the fake, fake news really that's being spread with all this stuff? I mean, he's doing some stuff. He's shaking up the pot, man. I actually like it.
Yeah, well, and you should have seen there's another thing about an undercover journalist today, which I could bring up, that had the CEO or whatever it was of Twitter and had him admitting some things about how they're not bipartisan, they're doing these things are bad. And Elon Musk tweeted on this guy's thing, commented, and he's like, "Hey, is this true?" ? I was like, "Oh no." Yeah. Oh no, Daddy's here.
How does Elon find all these tweets? Like, the man is super hardworking.
People
got all
just
these companies. They have to send it to him, and he's like,
"Yep,
interesting," and
for sure.
tweets back at it.
Okay.
What do you guys think about Elon Musk?
Next thing, first mover Americas. Bitcoin retakes 30K as institutional adoption makes crypto like stocks. So I don't know as much about this article as I think it's more so like stocks, but in a way, I think this is probably where things are headed, as we've seen with the Terra Luna issue and everything else. But the less volatile Bitcoin is exactly what we've been seeing, because anything else that's happened, like it's happened in the last 6 months, let's just say, I mean, Bitcoin's at like 5K right now.
Yeah.
But it's holding strong at $30,000.
Well, think about it this way too, is like volatility wise day to day. Yes, I understand. But if you're looking at it, I mean, there's really not much swing going on left and right or up and down. I mean, it's weird to say that, but it's only 10% down, but then 10% back up. So it's really not moving much.
No, and the median line is high. Yeah. Chris says hi from South Australia.
Yo, what's up, Chris?
That's pretty awesome.
South Aus.
Is that Australia?
Sure.
I just
or
guessed.
Austin?
I just guessed. South Australia.
Yeah. Will is also in the chat. What's up, dude?
Just sitting in stables ready to pounce.
Dude, honestly, sitting in stables right now is not a bad place to be.
The way to be.
Yeah.
The way to be.
Really not, unless it was UST. That would be a bad place to be. But yeah, USDT, use some Tether. I mean, that's not a bad idea, because it might go up, it might go down, of course. However, I don't know if it's good. We were just talking about this 2-3 minutes ago. I don't know if it's going to go down much lower than 30K. I think 30K entry price, really on any of these things, probably a fantastic buy.
I mean, I don't know, unless there's another, flu bug that comes out everywhere. I don't want to even say the word, obviously, but unless that happens, I don't know how much lower it can get than 25K.
Yeah, I don't either, man.
And I don't think it's going to sit any lower than 30K.
Yeah.
But that's the way to be. Will is correct. Sit in the stables, be ready to pounce, and you're going to get your opportunities. The crypto market is going to give you your opportunities if you're ready to go.
Yeah. And what's nice about it, too, to tie in with the chat here, love seeing you guys all in the chat from all over the world. Yeah, definitely Australia. Yo, I've been there before. Australia and New Zealand, pretty awesome.
Way
Loved it.
too big of spiders.
Yeah, they're big
I just
spiders
watched the
there.
other day. Top 10 spiders that'll kill you. 5 of them are in Australia.
Yeah,
Never going.
yeah. Colin's not a big spider guy.
Nope.
Like,
0% chance.
like -% chance actually.
No.
Yeah. So holding down the fort here.
Did you have fun when you went though?
Oh, it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome.
You're like in 8th grade, weren't you?
Yeah, it was our freshman year in high school. Yeah,
Okay.
went as a student
Freshman year.
ambassador.
I got you.
So we had a group of like 35 kids, I think it was.
Dude, Will's in South Dakota. You can drive over and see him. He's got
Awfully
an
close.
awesome governor too.
Yeah, for sure.
Good place to be.
Got a lot of land.
Hopefully
out
it's warmer there now because it was a terrible spring here, Will,
there. Oh,
for us in Iowa.
absolutely horrific. But it's better now. I mean, dude, the last week has been beautiful.
Awesome.
Really great.
Crypto gets political. How cryptocurrency is impacting which you kind of just went over that.
We
but
did just talk about
there
that.
was another little thread that I wanted to go in here is Yellen. I can't get her like out of here. And then the Sam
Bankman-Fried.
Bankman-Fried thing was like I don't know exactly what he was doing, but basically what I see is that he was basically bad mouthing Bitcoin and how it can never be used as real money because it's whatever, but they have a Lightning network that he didn't bring up, and then he had to argue that there is a Lightning network, and it was just a whole thing. So
Interesting.
I don't know. He's a billionaire who just says what he wants, you know.
I guess when we're billionaires, all of us on the chat,
Yeah.
at some point, everyone watching the video, when we're billionaires, we can say whatever we want to. But for right now, I guess I have to watch my words sometime. We have to make sure we abide by the community guidelines and things like that, which is really, really tough for the both of us.
I really don't see. I wouldn't change much of what I do, even if I had $1 billion. I really don't think I would. Other than having a plane to get places when it's cold here, I'd still live in Iowa.
Yeah,
I'd still own my gym.
Yeah.
And I'd still come on YouTube.
What would be the
Like, I don't know what else I would do.
What would be the first thing that you guys buy if you had $1 billion?
Yeah, if you had $1 billion, what would you buy first?
We've talked about this a couple times.
Me right here, private jet.
Yeah.
100% done deal.
Yeah, we've talked about it so many times that like it's just if you speak the things into reality. I mean, I don't know about billionaire, but
Yeah.
I don't know the difference between millionaire and billionaire, but that's a lot of money.
When you got 0 zeros in your bank account, don't matter.
0.00. Yeah, that's the
all
way
the
it
same.
goes. Oh man.
Yeah, what's your first buy? You become a billionaire. What's your first buy? That's what I want to know.
Laying pavers. That you're working. Chris working right now as he's making them billionaires.
Laying pavers. He ain't joking.
He ain't
He's
messing around.
joking.
Should we get into that? Yeah, let's get into that.
Okay, we're going to get into kind of our thumbnail, which I thought would entice some people to watch and to listen, because this kind of stuff pisses off the crypto boys more than anything else. Now, number one, this is not fact checked by any means whatsoever. This is me watching and listening to some guy on Twitter.
Yeah,
so let's put that out. But he does do a great job. It's Zach XBT. And basically, he runs through why Logan Paul has been basically pumping and dumping since he started into the cryptocurrency space.
Mm-hmm.
Now, understand this. Here's what pisses me off. And you guys can go through Zach XBT's Twitter and go look at all of this stuff, which we'll bring it up here in a second. But here's what makes me so mad is that he isn't pump and dumping and taking from a large corporation worth billions. He isn't pumping and dumping and taking, worth from Sam Bankman-Fried. He isn't doing any of that or his sponsors or whatever. He's taking your money. He's having you invest. The retail investor who likes Logan Paul, who maybe respects Logan Paul, and any celebrity. I shouldn't just say Logan Paul because that's not fair to him, because maybe this isn't true. But any celebrities, it's been confirmed tons of times, they're taking our hard-earned money and putting it in their pockets by telling you to buy this SHIT coin and then running out 40, 50, 60% of it in 1 second.
Yeah, I think if any of these people are going to be like the Robin Hood, if they're going to, steal from the rich, give it to the poor type of deal, that's fantastic. That's awesome. I love that. Like, take from the 100 billionaire companies, whatever. That's fine. They won't miss it and they'll make more of it.
Yep.
However, if you're going to be the Robin Hood that's stealing from the poor, I mean, dude, we ain't got that much money. Like,
No.
don't steal from me. Like, don't steal from us. Don't steal from, you guys.
Which-
like, that's not okay at all.
Well, and so many celebrities have been caught doing this because it was easy back in the day. Now it's harder because people know how to track your wallet and track what's going on Etherscan. And I mean, this guy seems to be doing, he calls out another person too.
Will, land of the free here in South Dakota. We don't take a liking to the Biden curve. Thank God we have a great governor. Yeah, that's how we are in Iowa with the
That's-
great governor.
We're just
so,
gonna go ditto.
yeah,
We're just gonna go
We're
ditto
gonna
on
say
that
ditto.
comment.
That's-
Real ditto.
that's hilarious.
That is. Oh man, that's
Yeah, slide it
phenomenal.
over.
We
a
gotta
little
slide
bit.
it over and start this thing. I wish we could like pay him for comments. Like
That's
you
funny.
need money. You need crypto.
For
We
sure.
should send you some.
Oh, that's good. But anywho, back to the point. There is, it. When will it stop?
Well,
When can it stop?
Go over the Gary V call.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Gary V. I mean, basically, there was discussion that there's all these millionaires and billionaires on a phone call together. Whatever,
Yes.
30 or 40 of them, or
30 or
something
40 is what they said.
30 or 40 of them, all on this call that says basically, hey, we're gonna pump whatever
Crypto-
coin it is.
crypto punks.
Crypto punks, exactly. We're gonna buy all of them here, buy
Yep.
it cheap. We're gonna pump it up so that it costs $120,000 or $1 million to buy it, and then we got a hold of 7, 8, 9, 10 of them each, and then we can just sell them whenever we want or whatever. I mean, stuff like that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And that is exactly why crypto punks became a thing.
It's the only reason.
All of the really rich people grabbed them, and then all the really rich people sold them to us. Not to us, because we can't buy those, but to other rich people who can.
Yeah.
But still, that's what happens, and it's freaking crazy. It pisses me off.
Yeah, absolutely insane. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Have fun, Will. Get her a new bike. Have her ride 112 miles, too. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Yeah. take
We're
care.
we're live Thursday, Saturday as well.
That's right. Don't have her be an Iron Man.
Yeah, don't do Iron Man. Okay, next up. Here is a chart that I wanted to at least go over a little bit here. Is if you guys look at this chart, basically what you can see down here is electricity. You got this orangish, reddish line.
Thank you, Thomas Edison.
Cell phone, you got this dot line here. It's all running up. You got the automobile kind of chilling out because back in the day they were probably unsafe and had a little crash or whatever. But then at the end here, you got this little spider looking thing, and that is crypto. And that is as far as basically it's gone.
Yeah.
It hasn't gone very far. So look how long this thing still has to run, and look how early you are in adoption as compared to everything else. If you look at cell phone adoption where it is right now, and you look at the internet adoption where it is right now, if we did cell phones, I think in 2026 it's going to be about $130,000 Bitcoin would be at the lowest level. It'd be $380,000 or $340,000 if it's the same as internet adoption. And as of right now, crypto is above internet in the adoption
There you go.
phase.
And just for reference, or that y-axis of the percentage there was really looking at share of U.S. household using it in a
Yes.
percentage. So basically the average everyday person using what we got going on here, it is so minimal. I mean, that's basically less than 20%,
Yes.
of it's maybe 10%.
17, I think.
17%.
Yep.
So, I mean, we're looking at that. I mean, again, we say this probably every single live, but you are early. You're the early person that's going to make
Yep.
the money. Let's go.
Okay, should we get into our actual conversation that we wanted to have today?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yes. What's the topic?
Catalyst.
Catalyst.
Ultimately, what's going to push this market up? Well, what is going to do it? There was another YouTuber today that said that I saw on there that was like, who I kind of respect actually. He's like, I wouldn't buy any altcoins today, or I wouldn't buy any altcoins soon, or whatever. I don't think it's this or that. To be honest with you, I completely disagree with that. I think it's a freaking great time to get into the market. Do I think it could go lower? Absolutely. Do I think it will go lower? Probably. But as long as you're DCAing and you're buying over time, I think it's fine to buy right now.
You can't lose unless you're picking bad projects.
Yeah.
If you're picking number 964 on CoinMarket Cap, that's awfully risky, my friend.
That could go to zero as easy as anything
It could
else.
go to zero, but then again, we never thought that Terra would go to zero as well. But
No.
I think if you want to make those potential massive gains, the 50, the 100, the 200 X's, you have to buy altcoins. You can't just buy Bitcoin because you'll get a 3, a 4, a 5X, which is great. But I mean,
over 4 years.
Well,
and then I saw another. He also continued to say, you got to have the 30, 10 rule or whatever, 30, 30, 30, 10 rule.
Okay.
It's where 30% Bitcoin, 30% Ethereum, 30% basically top 10 cryptos,
Okay.
and then 10% smaller. How is someone with less than a $10,000 net worth going to make any money?
right.
You're not going to make any money.
You're not going to.
Take it over to the casino, Hoss. Throw it on black.
That's a safe way to keep your wealth in that percentage. However, we're not diversified like that at all with the crypto boys because we need to get wealth first.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to people at our level. If we had $40 million sitting in the bank, then just buy Bitcoin.
That's right.
Why
exactly
wouldn't you?
Right. You get a 3 or 4x.
Yeah,
right?
and then maybe I'd take a couple grand here and throw it wherever. But anyways, that's just
other catalysts in the market potentially. Bitcoin spot ETF. I mean, that has a very high potential. Or like Fidelity was talking about later this year, having it as part of your investment portfolio without you even really knowing about it. You know, you give your money to your guy, it comes out of your paycheck, you don't even know about it, and they buy this ETF that has Bitcoin in it or something like that.
Because then they have to go and buy it off an exchange, have the Ethereum bot, have the Bitcoin bot, and make that price run up.
Exactly right. So I think that's probably a very big catalyst. But I really just feel like, is that Italy? Is that the Italian?
DCA 24 months in a Cadena. No more laying pavers.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I
go.
love that goal.
For sure.
Absolutely love it.
That is a good goal.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because you find something that you hate long enough where you're just like, I got to change, man.
Hopefully big money starts flowing. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a catalyst.
What's it going to be?
How is it going to get there, though, Alex B? How is there going to be more? Because if you're just like the guy that doesn't know much about crypto and your buddy just says, hey, this crypto project just lost, millions and millions of dollars, this crazy, it crashed. It was a top 10. You're like, I'm not buying Bitcoin. Are you crazy? I'm not buying that fake internet money.
No.
What is it going to take to explode this market? Is it only the 4-year cycles? Is it the Bitcoin halving? Like, is that it? There has to be the other stuff.
Is it so? Like the things that I was thinking about, is it going to be Ethereum 2.0?
That's a big
one. Is that going to be something that moves it up? How about just the macro events of life, of everyday life? Because that is more about the retailers than anything else. Not these Bitcoin, not the Bitcoin spot ETF, absolutely, but everyday life. People don't have money right now.
Right.
They are paying
8.5%
of your money is absolutely deteriorated, gone by sitting in the freaking bank.
Right.
So does the war have to end? Does the interest rate stop having to be hiked so fast? Does inflation have to go down and then markets can start turning around and going back up? Or like you said, does it just start turning around from some huge catalyst and boom, we're back in a bull run again?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I was looking the other day, I think from the 2018 run up, like for it to go to like where it was kind of about to start going up to like the peak of that top, it was like 2 months. I think it was shorter than 2 months. Like that's a fast time to me. That's a fast catalyst. Like that's something that rips. It's not just like a stair step up, over the course of 4, 5, 6 months. Like it's like right now and you missed it.
For sure.
So you got to be in the market now for that to happen down the road.
Absolutely.
And then one day, one of these things, 2 of these things, 5 of these things all at one time are going to happen. Who knows? Maybe it's regulation. Maybe regulation on stablecoin and actually the crypto space by old Joey, through the U.S. government will be the big catalyst. Who knows?
Did you see what Elon Musk said today, who runs the country?
No.
So Elon was asked today, they're like, well, who is actually running the country? He's like, who's ever putting the words on the teleprompter? I literally laughed in my car for an hour at that.
The man is a savage. That's a long time of laughing. But he is a savage funny. For sure. That is funny. So that's the main thing that we want to talk about today, guys, about what the catalyst is going to be. And we have lots of options. Drop comments below. Of course, we have Q&A here. We'll start it right now.
Yep.
If you guys have questions, want anything to talk about in the market, in the space, where we're at, what we're buying, what we're doing next, of course, drop it below.
Altcoin videos or any videos you guys want us to maybe do some videos on, let us know. We do have a couple coming down the pipeline. Joe's got one coming up pretty good. I have been digging into H-bar a little bit. It's I'm back and forth.
Another tricky one.
I think I'm gonna do a video on it though.
Cool.
Yeah. Back and forth though. I like it.
Think we should.
I like it.
Yeah.
I want to do another one on Quant too.
Quant was successful. Yeah, there was a lot of Quant lovers out there.
I tell you what, man, it's a damn good project. Like it's got some things really, really rocking for it. It really does. So
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I do like it. I think Sologenic's going to be huge. I think there's a lot of potential out there right now. A lot of good buys.
Yeah, for sure. And it's all cheap. It's all cheap right now. And if you put,
as long as you're willing to hold,
you're
right. Good to go.
Willing to hold and hopefully not lose any, but just know that whatever you put into any market could go down. Whether it's the traditional stock market or not. So that's always a thought.
Real estate, whatever it is, don't matter.
Thoughts on Portugal not becoming a crypto tax haven? Yeah, they just changed that.
Yeah, I
didn't
saw
they?
that it's changed.
Just changed that. They just
Yeah.
reversed that. So that's interesting, to kind of go back on that and say, maybe we're not going to be your tax haven that you thought. I don't know.
Honestly, I think you're going to see most countries do that, in my
Yeah.
own opinion, especially when you see regulation come. They know that they're going to have to tax it anyways. It's going to be taxed. It's going to happen. So in my opinion, that
should be expected.
It should be expected.
It should be the norm. I mean, unfortunately, there's no way around it. I mean,
No.
unless we do the Boston Tea Party type deal of like, we ain't doing this tax stuff no
Exactly
more.
right.
I mean, if my history, is correct there. But unless something crazy happens like that, which I don't think it's going to happen in the crypto world, it's going to be taxed, and there's no way around it.
And all of them that say there aren't right now, Puerto Rico, all those places, they're going to jump on board.
It'll come around.
They're going to have to. They're going to realize how much money. And here's another thing I wanted to talk about was think of the differences in market caps. Think of where we're at crypto-wise. Gold is worth 12 trillion, right? 12 trillion. We're worth 1.3 trillion.
Mm-hmm.
The real estate market, 387 trillion. The stock market, 245 trillion.
Right.
Crypto is at 1.3 trillion.
So small.
Just think of 10 years.
So early.
We're 10 years in. We're 12 years in. Think of another 10 years. Think of another 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal what your money's going to do in 8 years. It's unreal. Whatever happens now, who cares?
Yeah.
In 8 years, it's going to be unbelievable.
Gold, just to get to gold, it has to 10x. And
yes,
it is the digital gold, right? That's what that's what Bitcoin is supposed to be.
And this is what everybody uses now. Their cell phones.
Yeah,
That's what they use.
I was.
No one's keeping gold in their safe anymore.
And
I mean, you can. It's not terrible, but it's not efficient.
If you have to transport gold, A, good luck because it's extremely dense and heavy. B,
if you got a lot,
what are you going to carry it if you got a lot? But if you're transporting crypto, you can literally have your phone, you can have a ledger, you can have an Arculus wallet. Like, there's so many ways that you just carry it around and no one knows you're rich.
And you can put it on your cold wallet and no one will ever be able to crack it pretty much ever. I mean, it's never going to happen. So, you keep it on some hot wallets, you keep it on somewhere on an exchange, well, you're getting a little tricky then.
Get it off. I had a heated debate at a coffee shop today with the person making my coffee about getting your crypto off of exchanges. Yeah.
I mean, X Ripple Effects asked one of the dumbest questions ever.
This man asked dumb questions?
He said still bullish on one.
Of course we're bullish on one.
That's our biggest holding, man.
Of course we're bullish on
Harmony. It's our biggest holding together.
We love Harmony. They do a good job.
Absolutely.
They're always putting on good stuff. They're big in their DeFi right now, or whatever their game is for metaverse play. Again, we're not really big metaverse guys. I am a little bit. I think it's a great concept, a cool concept, just not right now. A couple years down the road, but they got some cool games rolling.
Yeah, I think people are just realizing in metaverse plays that what we've already said before of how early everything already is. Like, it is simply too early to really be doing any sort of guessing of what's going to happen in the metaverse in 10 years.
Yeah. I think it felt good when it felt good. Like, in November, everyone's like, metaverse.
Every big YouTuber's like, I'm throwing on my Oculus glasses and I'm going to work and swinging my batons. Yeah, you're not. And that's about it. I mean, because there's really no more help either way, because when you're 10 years away from something, how are you going to invest in it?
No, you can't. I mean,
realistically. That's why Sandbox went to $8 and now it's down to $1.
$1.25 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, good thing I got some Decentraland still. That's tanked. Whatever is what it is.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's funny.
You don't have to worry about that.
Yep.
And honestly, we've been super honest and upfront of like projects we don't like, that we're selling, that we're buying. Like, we'll tell you guys. We don't. I mean, we have skin in the game. Don't get us wrong, but we don't care if you know what we're selling or buying. Like, we want you to know because we want you to be as successful as we are.
Absolutely.
And if you disagree with us and we're like, we're selling all of our Harmony One, which we are not by any means, but you're like, well, why? It's super bullish. Why would you leave the space? Cool. Let us know.
Yeah, don't bother us at all. We're not those people.
No, we don't care.
And as we get bigger and as we get more followers and continue to keep going, we'll continue, guys, to tell you exactly what we buy, when we buy it, and how we buy it. We don't care.
Every time.
There's no shilling that we have to do.
Nope. No shillings in a bag.
I hate that word.
Mm-hmm.
It's like moist.
Doesn't it mean coins, like little coins, like shillings? Like a couple little. All I got is a couple shillings. Can I buy your your food?
I'm not a vocabulary aficionado. I have no idea. All right, guys. If you did just join us, though, and you have a question, throw it in the comments. If you did just join us and you haven't been watching the stream, we will put timestamps down below so you can go through and see everything we talked about up to this point in time. And also give us a like. Give us a like.
Smash it.
That helps out. That helps out. Crypto Boys have been growing, and yeah, we're going to be on here for quite some time. So
that's right. Till we're old and got gray hair. What do you think?
Crazy early, though.
It is early.
All right. Give us some final thoughts, and we got to get out of here. I got to coach a class in 7 minutes.
Yep.
So
I got to shoot another video, and I got to go pick my stepdaughter up from practice, softball practice.
We should do those things.
We got to do those things.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Final thoughts. Give them. Let's go.
Okay. Final closing thoughts. You asking me or that?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh. Well, the market's up, which is good from the last 48, 72 hours. So that's fantastic. That's always good to feel that for sure. However, still down. Still down. That 30K is fantastic. An opportunity to buy more and more. Ripple Effect is saying Crypto Boys NFTs.
Yes.
It's a thing.
Yes, it's a thing.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's not done.
It's not done.
I wish it was done because I like to have project like go lickety split of like, okay, here we
Honestly,
start,
it's a
here we
good time.
finish
We
it.
don't want to release an NFT right now.
That is a good point.
But yeah, it's not done yet.
No.
It's almost it's there.
It's in the works.
It's there.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's nothing we can do at this point. We are waiting on several things.
Good time to buy Luna? No.
Ugh,
I'd just get away from that, man.
not a good time.
That's a dumpster fire.
Don't do that.
You could probably make a ton of money, but it's not worth it. It's not worth the stress.
Only if you're a professional trader and you're
Yeah.
sitting in front of your computer all day long would I buy Luna right now.
I wouldn't even buy.
I know
Luna
they're
with
trying
that.
to do a fork and give back to the community. That's all smoke and
It's
mirrors
cool.
to me.
Give you some airdrops,
No.
make you feel good.
No
They're
way.
gonna butter your biscuits, then
Yeah.
take it off from you again.
and then take a big bite of that buttered biscuit.
So
beast.
I would skip it if I were you, but not financial advice. You do whatever you want.
No. So
Okay. What do I think's going on with the market? I think we're still going to run up faster than everybody thinks. I still think we're going to all-time highs faster than everybody thinks. I think we're definitely in a bull market or in a bear market right now. I don't exactly know how long we'll sit here. I don't think we're going to wait until 2024 to hit all-time highs again. I think it'll be sooner. That's all I got. I'm bullish. I'm buying. And if we got to wait longer, then I'll wait too.
mm-hmm. That's right. That's a good closing thought.
Proof of work or stake future?
I don't know how to answer that. Is that a question?
Yeah, he's saying, is it proof of work in the future or a proof of stake? What's the future of both? I think. Is that right, Chris? If I'm wrong, just correct me, please.
I don't know. I think both have their positives and benefits.
Well, he's saying probably, I'm assuming energy-wise by proof of work. So I don't think you're going to be able to get rid of the miners that are going on right now, especially in the United States. That would be in litigation. That would be in litigation for 30 years. And by then, all the Bitcoin would be mined.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, proof of work ain't going nowhere until all the Bitcoin are mined. And probably not even after that. But yeah, it's not going anywhere. I think proof of stake is going to be the way to go. But they've got to solve these security issues. They've got to solve the problems they have with being able to have the cost effectiveness of it and being able to transfer to it easier. I mean, you see the Ethereum 2.0 now, it's coming out every day, every other day, and then now we're 4 years later. So in my opinion, proof of work is still probably the baddest boy in town.
It's really the safest.
Takes too much energy. It is probably going to be too slow, a little bit least efficient, but you ain't going to get your coin stolen.
Yep.
My opinion.
No, I agree 100%.
My opinion, Chris. And we're in miners. We have 12 miners. We're in a group of people who have miners. Not just us have 12 miners. We ain't got that kind of cash. You know what I'm saying? Those Bitmain miners are expensive. But yeah, so we love going from all angles.
Yep, that's right. Diversify.
Yeah. We like losing all of our money on our phones and on our computers.
That's right. Yep.
Both.
Boom.
How low you think Bitcoin
will go down?
Final question. That's what we'll take. I like ending it on that. Who is that? Gamer Liam? 2? All right, let's do it. What you think? How low is it going to go? Did it already hit the bottom? Is it going to go below 20? What do you think? Just let me know.
Yeah, I think there's going to be one more event that's going to happen. I don't know what it is just yet, but I think there will be I think there will be one more event that'll happen that'll drop it back down to somewhere between 24 and 26.
Oh, wow.
And that is your last opportunity, and then it will only ever go up from there. So I think 30K is an excellent opportunity to buy. However, I think that there will be one more that just boop loops it down for a little bit. It's going to be short if you get it, though.
I could absolutely see that. I don't think you're going to have time to get that. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's probably going to happen, but I'm going to say right now is the best time you're probably ever going to have in a very long time to buy. I think these prices you're never going to see again, even with the interest rates hikes coming up, even with all this bad stuff. I just don't see there being a 5-cent Harmony hanging out for very long or a 3-cent V-Chain hanging out.
Be like Will. Have some stable coins.
Yes.
Have some stable coin on the side so that if this does happen, if it goes lower, you feel happy about it.
Gamer Liam coming with another question. He says that was supposed to be the last one, but he said why Harmony won? Because here's the thing: is that you've got to get into some layer ones. Layer ones in the past. Just go look in the past bear markets into bull runs. Layer ones have always done amazing. And we'll just take ADA for this one. Went from 1 cent up to $3.13. That's a 313x. There is going to be a layer one, several probably layer ones that do that kind of price action in this next bull run. You want to be on the right side of it. We think Harmony one's going to be that one. What do you think?
Well said.
All right.
Well said, amigo.
That's why.
That's
all
it.
right, guys. Hit the likes. We really do appreciate that. But as always, we appreciate you guys rocking with the fittest crypto channel on YouTube. And
We're
we
out.
are out.